Good morning. It's just woke up from really deep sleep. It's 6 o'clock. Coffee's in the making. I gotta get a quick breakfast, and then I'm driving off. I'm just checking where to go freediving and spearfishing. And you know, it can be tough waking up on vacation, but I know from experience that to experience the best things in life, sometimes you gotta force yourself a little bit, even when you're on vacation. I'm gonna have my MCT coffee, go grab a quick breakfast, and we're off. Should be a great day. I still feel a bit messed up and sick from yesterday. I got back like at 10:30 from the boat trip, from the 3-dive trip. And I'm okay with seasickness, but when you're on the boat in the dark and there's big waves and you have nothing to look at, it really messes with your head. And then diving in 10 kilometers offshore in the pitch black and 2-kilometer deep water where you also can't see the bottom or the top and you don't know what's going on, it really like messed with my head. But it was such a crazy, incredible experience. Even though I almost puked underwater, seeing those ancient multi-cell organisms just scurrying through the water and thinking that's what we evolved from is, well, it's mind-blowing. So I saw lava, how Earth is formed. I saw the life forms that we came from, that we evolved from, up close. It really gave me an incredible perspective on life. Anyway, it's too early to get all deep. I gotta hurry up a bit. So see you later.
Me and my adventurous buddies decided we were going to become spear fishermen, so we went out and bought some spear guns. And
just like that, with no...
Pretty much.
No YouTube video inspiration type?
This was early 90s, man.
Oh, wow.
Like, we didn't have YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, we went out and bought some spear guns, and what I found back then, and what really holds true to today, there's not a lot of great resources where you can sit down and learn about this sport. Spearfishing's been around since man walked into the water looking for food. So the progression, in my opinion, kind of starts at the shoreline, kind of presses its way out with our natural curiosity of like the unknown. Like, what's out here, you know, what's out a little bit further, let's go way out there, you know. You've got two sides of the coin. You've got people who, you know, kill things, eat them, you know, and within that spectrum, you've got people who trophy hunt, you've got people who subsistence hunt, you've got people who are very conservative in their hunting practices and harvesting. And then on the flip side of things, you've got people who every fish in the ocean's their friend, don't touch them.
Even the Roy, yeah.
Everything just, it belongs there, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Cool thing about spearfishing, it's the most selective form of fishing.
Right.
We get to see the fish and determine, is that what I want to eat for dinner tonight? Is it the right size if it's regulated? You know, before we pull the trigger, we get to make all those determinations. Whereas even other, you know, rod and reel, throw a lure out, something's gonna bite it, you reel it in, and then you find out what you caught. Spearfishing, there's no catch and release, but you get to make the determination before you pull the trigger. Right. So it's the most selective form of fishing. So when you aim the guns, they're very simple, almost intuitive to aim. Think of the spear gun as basically an extension of your arm. You want to aim one-handed, arm fully extended, lock your elbow to absorb recoil and keep the energy in the shaft. It's almost like we're just reaching out to point at the fish. So the breathing technique is nothing new or revolutionary. It's used in yoga, meditation, singing, cycling, swimming, competitive archery and rifle shooting, diaphragmatic breathing. You're already familiar with it. But as we go about our day on dry land, we are more upper respiratory breathers. But as soon as we get in the water, we want to transition into that nice, relaxed, repetitive belly breathing. one of the most challenging aspects of this sport is the ability to like consciously regulate and lower our heart rate.
Especially when you're holding a loaded gun, and if whales are sitting on top
Totally,
of that,
man. Yeah, you're out there, you got a cool spear gun in your hand, you're excited to go spearfishing, you're wondering what's gonna swim by, and then a fish swims by, and now your heart's just pounding. You dive down, you burn up your oxygen quickly, and you pop back up. Fish is over there, he's this big, I think it's the right one. You're excited.
Yeah.
The slower we go in the sport, the more fish we end up with. It's truly a sport of patience. It's just like such a meditation out there, yeah. And that's really part of the sport that really, for me, has just been, it's just awesome for life.
Yeah.
These breathing techniques, they're not just spearfishing. I mean, these are like life breathing techniques, meditation, stuff like that.
Gotta hydrate.